Now, how do we find out what are these principles and from where they come? In front of you is a Quranic ayah. I referred to it earlier. The month of Ramadan, in which the Quran was revealed, a guidance for mankind and clear proof of guidance and the criterion of right and wrong. And whoever of you is present, let him fast the month, and whoever of you is sick or on journey, let him fast the number of days later. Allah desires for you easiness. He desires not hardship for you. So what we said a while ago, that purpose of Sharia is to make things easy and not difficult. Stop for a while and close your eyes and recall from your early childhood till today, what have you heard? What you have heard is to follow Sharia is only a task angels can perform. To follow Sharia means you are following horrible laws. To follow Sharia means you are applying primitive punishments. To follow Sharia means that you are changing the society into a execution cell. These are the concepts which are given to you and to me for centuries. But no one has ever tried to look into the Quran and Sunnah and ask them directly. The Quran says we want to make things easy for you, not difficult. We made obligatory for you one whole month of fasting, but you are sick, you are traveling. Should you fast? No, we want to make it easy. So defer it, but complete it. The difference is, when you defer, you are not reducing its importance and legality. When you are relaxed, the so called word liberal, then it means whether you fast or don't fast makes no difference. Allah is forgiving. This has no room in Islam. This is not easiness. Easiness means it remains legitimately as binding as it is, but because of your health, because of your commitments, you have to travel, and that travel does not have to be in a third desert on foot. It could be in a Mercedes Benz, makes no difference. Therefore, when someone is traveling, one can enjoy this liberty and freedom and defer fasting, and that is the meaning of yusr, easiness, and not making Sharia a straitjacket. Then the other principle is adm-haraj, that is removal of difficulty. If there is a difficulty, that must be removed. You want to make your wudu for salah, but you have a cast all over your hand till your elbow and both arms are in cast. How to make wudu? Difficulty. It must be removed. So the Quran comes and Hadith comes and tells you, if you have that kind of difficulty, then no need to wet, no need to use water, but just dust touched with your hands is enough for you. And you know dust is everywhere. Don't tell me that dust exists only in deserts. Everywhere surfaces are covered by dust. Even when you are living in a glass house, surrounded all around you with glass, if you do not clean your table or you not clean your glass or a dish for 5 days, you have a thin layer of dust on that. Therefore, no one can say dust is not available. So, if a person cannot wet or cannot have water on body, then adm-haraj. So, the principle is that difficulty must be removed.